let's look at one of the most famous sculptures. If I had a sculpture, what I would do is I would create this. Well, it's not just a circle. It's like a ball with lots of different countries. But we haven't got time to go with those countries now. We're going to be running out of time. So let's go on with her sculptures.
KidsBlackHistory!
Hi guys, I'm Raya. Welcome back to an episode of KidsBlackHistory! Today guys, we're looking at a famous black artist, Selma Burke.
Who's Selma Burke, Raya?
Selma Burke was a black American sculptor. She is most remembered for a sculpture portrait of the American president, Franklin Roosevelt, that may have inspired the portrait found on an American dime coin. But before I get into this video, guys, I need you to do one little thing right now. Make sure you smash the thumbs up and subscribe the button down below. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, subscribe! Welcome to the KBA family! Welcome to the KBA family! Selma Burke was born on the 33rd of December 1900 in Mooresville in North Carolina. She was one of 10 children. While at school, Selma would often play with the riverbed clay found near her home. She later described playing with the clay as her first time sculpting, saying that it was there in 1907 that I discovered me. She will later graduate from St. Agnes Training School for Nurses in 1924 and was then moved to Harlem to practice nursing. Sounds like knitting. While in Harlem, she began to take art classes at Sarah Lawrence College. This helped to develop her art career, which would lead her to eventually teaching art and visiting Europe twice to continue her studies. Burke would later become committed to teaching art, founding the Selma Burke School in New York City in 1940. She'll open lots more art centers in schools in her lifetime. Selma Burke's most famous sculpture was a bronze bas-relief of President Franklin Roosevelt. This sculpture will later become the basis for the US dime. She also sculpted busts of prominent African Americans such as John Brown, Duke Ellington, Mary McLeod Bethune, and Evelyn Randolph. Some of her other well-known pieces include Torso 1937, Temptation 1938, Untitled Woman and Child 1950, and Together 1975. 1975. Her final sculpture was a 9-foot bronze statue of Martin Luther King Jr. that stands in Marshall Park in Charlotte, North Carolina. I wonder how she would describe herself.
Well, Raya, she would describe herself as a people sculptor and wanted her work to speak to everyone, not just people with an arts education. Her work would often focus on the human body, and she would sculpt many African American figures that were not well represented at the time.
In 1979, Burke was recognized by President Jimmy Carter for her contribution to African American art history.
That's right, Raya, and also for her education schools and her countless sculptures, many of which are on display at the Winston-Salem State University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
They remind viewers of her legacy to art and African American art history, as well as being one of the most notable sculptors of the 20th century. Selma Burke turned her passion for sculpting into a wildly successful career and used it to help people, just like you, everyone! What would you do if you focused passions and followed your dreams? Unfortunately, guys, we've run out of time. Thank you for watching Kids Black History. Make sure you smash the thumbs up and subscribe to the button down below. Don't forget to check out all the other episodes on Kids Black History and Ray Fun Play. Make sure you subscribe to both and make sure you smash the thumbs up on both channels. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Peace. Love you, fans.